Hi, everyone. It is still very strong with maximum sustained winds of 185 miles per hour, crawling along toward the west at 5 and headed toward Grand Bahama Island.
In rare territory, having a storm that strong, up in the top 4 of all-time hurricanes that have been measured, as a matter of fact. And take a look at the radar. There it is spinning there. Now, there's a lot more hurricane behind it, but that's out of radar range because the radar is coming all the way here from south of Miami, Betty, and there are those bands that are going to affect our local weather.
We're going to start more and more to get into the bands as Dorian pushes a little closer to Florida. And by tomorrow in the forecast I'll show you later on, you'll notice just how the weather goes downhill. Already some scattered showers and downpours out there today.
And think of every band as being a little stronger and stronger until we get to the hurricane, and then we get the eye wall. So just as it comes closer, each band has gustier and gustier winds. So tomorrow is our day to get them. Go close up here, and we can see the movement right over Marsh Harbor in Abaco, and now coming right down the spine, it looks like, of Grand Bahama. They're going to get wind from the south, storm surge, and then they're going to, or from the north, and then they're going to get it from the south. This is just a horrible situation because we've seen what happened in Marsh Harbor, and we're fearful now for Grand Bahama.
Yeah, the town of Sweeting Cave right there in front of it.
And remember, in Grand Bahama, they got hit by Hurricane Matthew. They still have blue tarps on many homes there. And look at this. The sun is going down, but we can see the eye and the shadow from the high clouds around the eye on that funnel of the eye of the hurricane. Just incredible.
Structurally stunning and beautiful, but a hurricane that is bringing so much catastrophe.
And more to come. All right, here's the size of the winds. Tropical storm force winds, 40-mile-an-hour winds, more or less, in the yellows. Hurricane force in the red. Hurricane force gusts in the orange. Now, watch as it comes forward.
Right, and this is the cone, and we have the wind filled atop the cone or inside the cone, and the takeaway is how the winds bleed outside of that, and depending on how close, depends on how strong the winds we will be. And we're going to be pretty close to the tropical storm force, it looks like, depending on the track.
Right, so this is why in Broward County there is a tropical storm watch for the possibility of tropical storm force winds because they're forecast to come so close. That's tomorrow afternoon. Here we go tomorrow evening. See how close they are to Broward, but they're actually over the coast up north, and that's why they have warnings in effect up there. And then overnight, tomorrow night, Tuesday morning, it's starting to pull away a little bit, and then during the day, it finally lets up. What are you saying, by afternoon?
Right, exactly.
Better by afternoon.
Better by afternoon, that is for sure.
All right, so here's the cone, and here are the wind speeds. Look at this. Category 5, Category 4 hurricane over the Bahamas, finally pulling away here. This is Tuesday afternoon, moving on up to the north. So we've got another day and a half to go here in South Florida, and then it's points north of here.